The big thing for the week, though, I'm interested to know your thoughts on it. And also, Ben will be making this into a video, hopefully.
Oh, so I better really lift my game.
I'm real tired, man. So I'm like, I can't do this, man.
Okay,
Big
great.
weekend.
Uh-huh.
Also, my dad got real sick, went into hospital on Friday. You know that.
He tried to steal our thunder by getting kidney stones.
Yeah. Justice League trailer.
Yeah.
What'd you think? What were your thoughts?
Looks great.
What things did you miss or were
I
missed?
didn't miss a darn thing, sir.
Good gravy. It opens with Batman on a horse going to a fishing village.
Yeah.
My first question is, like, that looks great, obviously.
Is it why not use the plane?
Yeah, why not use the plane? Why are you on a horse, mate? What are you doing? Why not have some kind of all-terrain bike? I don't know, anything else.
Bat sub,
Bat
bat
sub?
boat. He's got some. Well, why? Maybe he's got a horse that he likes.
Yeah. Well,
he's had a bat horse in the past and the future.
That's true. The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, he had a bat horse. And that's kind of, like, I do like this trailer on the whole, do you?
Me too. I do. Yeah.
I mean, but this might be a situation where, did you just put this in, like, it doesn't serve a story purpose, it's just to look cool.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Almost
Yeah.
all of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a Zack Snyder film.
It certainly is.
Unless you nail him down with a script and you say everything, like all the dialogue has to be this and all the scenes have to be this and all the blocking has to
Like
be like
Watchmen
this.
300.
Like Watchmen and 300.
Yeah.
Then he's like, you know what would be cool? Everything explodes. I don't know.
Slow-mo kicks.
Slow-mo kicks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What else we got?
Well, it's got another White Stripes song in it.
Yes.
Now it's another button to button. The next button. What's that song called?
I don't know. I have
Okay,
no
right,
idea.
it's that one.
Yeah.
But then, of course, we've got the heartfelt cover of something else, which in this case is the Beatles come together.
Boy, is it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're coming together. It's a simile.
Oh,
So, and also we see an ancient battle. Oh, it looks like an ancient battle because it's... I think the idea is there's going to be a flashback sequence where the Amazonians and the Atlanteans come together right now, to stop the forces of apocalypse.
okay.
So that's where that battle sequence where they're taking out what are they called? Parademons.
Parademons, yeah.
That's from like thousands of years in the past, and as a result,
But isn't Mira there?
no, I think
Aquaman's
that's
wife?
unrelated. She is in
Oh.
it, but I think that's the present day. Also, we don't know how long those guys live for,
That's
so
true.
maybe you know what I mean. Maybe they're like the elves in
No, I'm
Lord
going
of
to
the
say
Rings.
regular amount of time.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
But as a result of that, and this was released a few months ago, this information, to make sure Darkseid wouldn't come through again, the Atlanteans get a mother box, the Amazonians get one, and the humans get one.
And yeah, this guy in a trench coat just leaves one in his office, apparently.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's Miles Dyson. He was in the first...
that's
not his
Cyborg-
actual name.
That's
yeah.
Cyborg's dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the story was as well that Cyborg himself is a mother box. So I don't know, is that the same mother box that he used to create Cyborg, or did he get another one? It's great that like the humans, their way of dealing with their mother box was just to bury it like 5 feet deep. Do you remember
Sure,
that
yeah,
from the
that's
old
right.
trailer? Yeah. So maybe he got his hands on another one, and obviously like something's come through.
What do you mean he got his hands on another one? Where
I
did
don't
it
know,
come
man.
from?
They've probably got a detector, a little radar.
Oh, he's probably got a radar. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
That's how I see
But
it.
we get
anyway.
plenty more footage of some of these guys. I feel Aquaman's taking on the Hulk role.
Right,
He's
yeah.
bouncing about.
He's bouncing about. He's doing some quips, some little quips.
Everybody's quipping in this one.
Yeah, well, it's almost like they said, can you make a less grim movie? Make more Marvel a movie, please?
Yeah.
Do you like that, though? I like that side
Yes.
of Aquaman. I think it's cool.
I like quips.
Where he rescues a guy and then he's like, I'm taking this bottle.
Yeah.
And then he's kind of making light of Batman in a suit, which I kind of, in his bat suit, which I enjoyed.
I like quips and abs.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Boy, do you.
Two favorite things.
Batman also, they kind of allude to the Bat family, or at least Robin. Because, Commissioner Gordon's like, oh, you're working with other people or
again.
whatever.
Yeah, okay, right.
Do you reckon he's had a whole Bat family? Or do you reckon it was just like a couple of Robins? Like, do you reckon there's a Batgirl out there and a Nightwing and...
I think
Red Robin
I think
and
there is
whatever?
definitely a Batgirl and a Nightwing,
Mm.
but I think he might just be referring to other... I think we've just got an unnamed group of additional heroes that have all been brutally killed.
Right.
Probably by Batman.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's the thing, though. They've also given us this kind of army that Batman can just cruise around in his Batmobile just machine gunning.
Yeah, that's
Do you
right.
know what I mean? Because Batman has no problem with killing aliens, like in the comics.
Yeah.
Like, he shot Darkseid once.
Yeah, but I think that was him breaking his number one rule.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, he has to know they're not sentient before he kills them.
Right, yeah.
So in this, maybe parademons are sentient and maybe they're not.
Yeah. Well, they're all under kind of the Darkseid spell and whatnot. They're all willing to die for Darkseid, and they're all kind of ants anyway, aren't they, really?
I guess so, yeah.
Well, some versions anyway, so I think that's fine. But you see, also, did you like the bit where Aquaman's on the car? It's got the roof torn off the Batmobile
Yeah,
and
that's fun.
Aquaman's cruising along.
Yeah, and he does a big bouncy jump.
Yeah. I like though that because I feel like in the Doomsday fight from Batman Superman, Batman did a lot of just running about. Like he didn't contribute to the fight.
Absolutely not.
He
No,
fires
you're
like a kryptonite gas canister, but in this, looks like he's like actually amongst it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like he's using all these gadgets and he's zipping about and kicking dudes and whatnot.
Yep.
And there's that, that you see him in that kind of spider vehicle.
Yes.
Apparently, there's going to be a few vehicles in this. There's like one called the Flying Fox, which is like a big kind of flying fortress kind of thing. And then there's this thing called what's it called? I've
Ace the
forgotten the name.
Bat-Hound.
Ben, put the name under here.
Oh,
put it at
very
the bottom.
good. Nice.
Yeah, so,
Very good.
So people know.
Mm.
Yeah.
We also get much more of a look at Cyborg.
Yeah.
Looking
What do you think?
pretty good. Are people against the CG of this character?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it's a bit hit and miss depending on the shot.
I don't
Yeah.
mind it.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's taking somewhat of the Iron Man role in this.
Right, yeah.
He can fly, apparently.
Yep.
That's new for him.
He's a prick, like Iron Man. Is
Yeah,
that right?
right.
Do you like he's got the mask?
I do like that.
Is that a new addition? I've never seen that in the comics.
I've never seen it in the
It
comics.
looks
either.
like a Deadshot kind of thing. Is that
Or an Iron Man helmet.
or an Iron Man? But with the one like red eye.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean?
I do know.
No, I like
what you
that a
mean.
lot. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess he's still because what we saw of him in Batman Superman, he's a torso and an arm.
Basically,
Or
yeah.
it was, yeah. About Wonder Woman, we get a little bit of that.
A very small amount of Wonder Woman
Sure.
yet again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Sure. Looks great.
It really does.
What do you think about the Flash's super speed?
I like it a lot.
Same,
Yeah,
right?
I think because my thought was, well, we're kind of seeing the Flash, and he runs fast, then he zips through the city. But there's there's a real like fluidity to it, and I think if you're ever going to do like a slow mo kind of thing, he didn't do any slow mo in Batman Superman, but if you've got a character like, or even in Man of Steel, if you've got a character who can move that fast, then that's when you use slow mo. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I think it looks great, even though he's got that kind of runner's stance where he puts like the one
Yeah,
hand
right.
on the ground to kind of take off, and I think it's real cool, man. Oh, do you think it's strange that in the last trailer it was like, I don't know whether I'm going to assemble the Justice League, how am I going to do it?
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just in this one it's like, yeah, they're all together.
Sure, right.
They've all come together,
Oh, yeah.
for lack of a better song. I mean, word.
Eminem's Lose Yourself. We'll bring it back
Yeah,
again.
that's right.
Wait, not Lose Yourself, bloody Without Me.
Yeah, that's
We also get the appearance of, we get the heartfelt Barry Allen's dad is in prison.
Yeah.
Little smidge of a clip.
Billy Crudup. It was
Is it
also
Billy
in-
Crudup? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I was
he
trying to
also
go
in,
back.
he's in Watchmen. There was some Jag Warrior on Twitter, who, as we know, is the #1 fan of Jag, the TV series.
The TV series, not the jeans brand.
No.
Okay, right.
No.
Did you know Jag, the Australian jeans brand, Jag stands for Jeans Are Great?
No, it does.
Yes, it does. I'll bet you $10,000. Maybe it doesn't now.
Okay.
But older one.
I bet you a crisp pair of Jag jeans.
Oh yes. I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up on Jag jeans.
But he tweeted at me, you see the bit where you see the kind of close-up shots of the Justice League and there's like the goldish kind of background.
Uh-huh.
And he was wondering whether have you ever seen the animated Justice League image of them? They're all standing
I have
in
seen
a row.
that. Mm.
And his theory is that's going to pull back. And that's when Superman's back and they're all there. And you see like the group as they kind of stand in the animated version.
I love it. That sounds really good.
Me too.
I mean, I love it in theory. No
What
one
about
knows.
no Superman? Do you think we're going to get like the reveal of Superman before November? Because you know how they revealed a lot of stuff with Batman, Superman coming up. They're like, and here's literally everything that happens.
I hope not.
Do you think they're gonna hint at it though? Right?
Yeah, I reckon if we get more than 1 full second of it, that's
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
I feel.
Do you want to see like the black suit? Or
I do,
not
but that's
even?
If there's a reveal that isn't something like that,
Mm.
what's the point even? Because we know he's coming back. He's in the promo stills.
Yeah. Like the coffin shook in the last movie.
Yeah, right.
It was implied in the last movie before it ended that he wasn't dead.
So, yeah.
I still don't know how they're going to deal with that Clark Kent thing.
Yeah, right.
Like he was a reporter for like a week. No,
Yeah.
it was that 2 years. I don't remember.
yeah, right.
Whatever it was.
Because in the comic books, they just went, oh, he was trapped under some rubble when Doomsday
Yeah.
attacked and we found him under the rubble. But in this, there's a body.
yeah.
We see the body, right?
It's open casket. We've talked about it
Yeah, we have
before,
many
yeah.
times, right.
We had a listener complain that you shouldn't have an open casket that near food, that close to food.
That's right.
Even if this movie is terrible, we've been tricked by trailers before
Mm-hmm.
from every movie studio multiple
We're so
times.
gullible.
Yeah.
We're a couple of rubes.
But I think one thing that really stood out for me is, first of all, I like the characterizations of all these characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks really on point. But to me, it would be a shame if Ben Affleck's Batman didn't get like a really good go at it. Because I
Agreed.
think he's great. Like, I really do. And if he does end up not doing the Batman or for whatever reason, that would be a real shame that he's one of the best Batman in not the best movies. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah.
I do know exactly
I'd
what
be
you mean.
devastated, Mason.
You'd be Devo.
I don't know what I'd do with myself. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video... if you
If you
enjoyed...
enjoyed this video, throaty cough.
Why don't you give it a thumbs up and to subscribe?
Ooh.
Why don't you check out our website, planetbcasting.com, or the Weekly Planet podcast where this is from for the full version, but without pictures.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you have anything else?
Sometimes less is more.
Do you have anything else to plug, like something personal in your life? Jag Jeans, obviously, big supporter of the show.
Absolutely. Such a big supporter.